Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, November the 11th. My name is Barry Anerson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and I share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. And if you want to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, you can type this in your browser, click on it, and you'll be taken to the subscription page. Now, I am in this one right now. It's not working out quite the way I want. I had a nice little pop in it, and I didn't take it, unfortunately. I'm in this one at 304, and it popped to 315. I was waiting on a pullback on this. A lot of people in the room were in it on this way up. This was a great call from Dusty in the pre-market, actually. Didn't quite hear it. What a great alert from right there, actually. Great run, 50-cent run, 60-cent run, and a great percentage increase. So I just have to keep an eye on this one. I'd like to see it get back over 3, of course. Do not want to see it get break 290. So just having to keep an eye on this one. Not the day today, for me anyway, was not full of the continuation plays that we had the last couple of days. Last couple of days were, quite frankly, awesome, especially Wednesday. Everything, you could buy just about anything on any sort of a pullback, and they just kept running after that. So today, not quite the same in a lot of the things I was looking at. I know that a lot of people were in NVIDIA. I talked about this in the pre-market. This was a fantastic one in the pre-market, big earnings play after hours yesterday, and it ran and ran and ran and ran. I didn't get into this one. I've been kind of concentrating on the lower price ones for the higher percentage moves. So my attention has been kind of there. One of the ones that I definitely wanted was NNN as a short. This was alerted by Holly at, let me just see what the price was. Right here at 41.90. So right there, and look what it fell down to, almost a dollar. Unfortunately, my broker had no shorts for me, but I know a lot of people in the room took this one. This was really, really a good one. There were actually quite a few interesting ones from Holly today, a lot more manageable today. Tops, another one. Yesterday, if you weren't in the room or you didn't see this one, this was Dries. I mean, this is one of the shippers, and look, I mean, just an outstanding move, 507 all the way up to 1550 yesterday. They had the pullback, and you would have thought maybe that was it. Not yet. Look at this; it hit a high of 18, almost $19. It is pulled back now. So, of course, a lot of us were watching the other shippers, the smaller shippers in that sector, and Tops was one, and this actually, Holly alerted us to Tops at, let's see, at 326. Okay, now I was watching this already over 3, but I did end up taking the trade at 324, and unfortunately, it had this massive pop immediately, and I just wasn't quick enough to act on it. Did get out at 338 and 335, so on a percentage basis, wasn't too bad. So I'm not unhappy with it, but I would have rather have got more close to this top here. But I think this ran so quickly, and then it actually came down fairly quickly. So the other one that was interesting for me anyway was Hudson Technologies. Actually, I had a price alert from my, I don't know when I've actually deleted the alert, so I don't know when I set it, but I'd set it for a break over $7. And just take a look at the daily, and I'll back this out a little bit. Maybe you'll see why I put this. I have to go back a little bit further. Oh, I know why. It's right here. That's right. See all these little tops there? There's a little top there, a little top there, top, 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 top. So I'd put a price alert at $7 on this. So it happened, and I waited a little bit on it because I wanted to see. Market was kind of going down at that point, and so I wasn't quite convinced that these were going to have any follow through. So let's go back to the 15-minute. And I got into this one at 722, and it popped, and then it came back down, and I got out of it at 722. It made nothing on that first pop, and I got back in it on this break here, 735. It popped all the way to 753, and I didn't quite get the top on this one either. Again, these are very, very quick, and I did get out at I think it was around 7:45 or so. So made a little bit. I was a little disappointed. Was hoping for more continuation. I think if it had been yesterday or the day before, probably would have had more continuation on this sort of a play. But it just didn't happen today. And ACC, another Holly alert. Nothing spectacular. Where was the alert? The alert was at 47.28. This is just short now, and it ended up taking it. It just didn't want to break down through 47, and I ended up taking the short at 40. What was it? 47.21, and I got out at 47.10. I just wasn't sure it was going to, right there. And as it was starting to move back up, I decided, you know what, it's having too tough a time moving through 47. And it just doesn't look like it wants to. So yeah, same sort of thing happened with me on HTA. Hope it hasn't broken now. Same. Let's see, where was the alert for HTA? Can't see it because it's. Oh, there it is. Can't see it because it's covered up. But it's right underneath there. It's 27.78. I had high hopes for this one because I thought if it could ever break down through here. I had this nice little void underneath. It just didn't do it. And I got into the short at 27.79, and I exited at 27.83, and it's just sort of hanging here. I do have an alert right there, 27.71. I guess I have it later. How much time is left? 2 hours and 15 minutes in the market. I suppose it could happen later on, and if it does, at least I'll know about it, and then I'll see if I want to take it. So. Anyway, that's it. So not as exciting, at least for me, a day as we had for the last 2 days. But I guess we could not expect what happened yesterday, and especially on Wednesday. The market just was absolutely incredible. Really, the market was incredible on Wednesday because the SPY started down in the morning. If you recall, of course, that was the day after the election, and so the overnight futures were way down, and I think everybody expected that the market would continue that way. I think at one point the futures were down 800 points, and so when we woke up Wednesday morning, the market was down, but then it had just a massive recovery all day long. And those are the days without really any sort of a stop. See if I can find SPY. I can show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I mean, here it is. So here's the overnight futures are way down. I mean, look at this. I mean, way down, and eventually they recovered a little bit, but I don't think anybody thought that the market was going to do what it did, because it immediately popped on the open, a little bit of a pullback, and then you had this big run, a little bit of consolidation, a little froth, and then a continuation. But basically, continuation up all day long, which was just fabulous. And those are the days, I've always said, those are the days I think you can make the best money on days where the market has gapped down and then recovers for the balance of the day. Anyway, that is about it. And I'm just watching my ACC or my CXRX. It's I'm getting close to being stopped out, but we'll have to see. And bring back the cover page. Yeah, 295 from 304. So I just have to keep an eye on it. Okay, that's it. Again, I open the room at about 8:45 every morning. It's Eastern time, of course, and I get live at 9 to 4. And if you want to take out a subscription, this is the link you can use. Type this in your browser, click on it, and it'll take you right to a subscription page, and there'll be a promo code there for you to use for an instant discount. So anyway, hope everybody has a great long weekend, and we'll see you in the trading room on Monday morning. Bye-bye.